Hello Live! Matt here with Pokemon Legends ZA plus Mega Dimension DLC Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Part 6 na tayo, so hi YouTube, let's play! So right now, ewan ko kung may story pa tong game kasi natapos ko na yung kay Darkrai kanina. So let's do this. And just to let you guys know, I'm also playing this off recording kasi may mga side quests na kailangan tapusin and most of them nagawa ko na. So right now, pupunta lang tayo sa Rust Syndicate office. So I think may ipagagawa na naman tong si Corbo as usual. Look who it is! Funny, I was just about to call. Listen, while we were searching for Darkrai, we detected some odd readings in two other places. These readings led us to a distinctive pair of brightly hued hyperspace distortions. We've started referring to them by their colors, the ruby distortion and the sapphire distortion. We thought reaching out to Mademoiselle Ansha might be a good first step to learning more. Your encounter with a legendary Pokemon in hyperspace Lumiose kick-started this wild ride. Maybe telling us more will unearth a clue about how to approach these colorful new distortions. Alright, I'll share what I can. And that's the whole story. Wow! Parang narinig ko. Very interesting. I can just about guarantee that the Pokemon you're after is called Rayquaza. Your description of it matches one I heard a long time ago. You sure you know your stuff, Corbo? Well, see, there was this one fellow who took care of me when I was just a little runt. He was the boss of an organization from Kanto who just happened to visit Lumiose. Seriously, Giovanni? He was the boss of an organization from Kanto, so Team Rocket. So that's Giovanni. He knew a lot about the myths and legends of the Johto and Hoenn regions. Wait, what is it? Are we talking about like the Rayquaza from the Hoenn region? What? You think there are other Rayquaza flying around out there? I mean, not really. I'm just surprised. Look, I'm just telling you what I heard. Keep in mind, it's all secondhand info from years ago. Actually, you could probably tell us more about Rayquaza yourself. You're from Hoenn, yeah? Oh, yeah, I am, sure. Back in Hoenn, we've got these old legends. I'm talking real old, like ancient old. They tell of two legendary Pokemon. The first is Kyogre, maker of oceans. Then there's Groudon, maker of land. Kyogre and Groudon were locked in this fierce battle. Apparently, it was the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza that put a stop to the fighting. Quite right, Lita. How wonderful to find another Rayquaza enthusiast. We should swap notes later. Huh? I mean, sure we can do that, I guess. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure that these new distortions are linked to Kyogre and Groudon, and dealing with those two might lead us to Rayquaza. According to our calculations, you will need special donuts to reach the pockets of hyperspace Lumios in which Kyogre and Groudon dwell. Just like how you found Darkrai, eh? In that case, you know what you've got to do. Consider this your official survey request. Ah, but don't go yet. I forgot one thing. We've started picking up some distortions with rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've already battled and calmed before. Couldn't tell you why, maybe it's your own subconscious memories influencing things? Anyway, these rogue Pokemon are dangerous, but beating them would yield lots of survey points. Rogue rematches in hyperspace. Certain hyperspace distortions newly appearing on your map can grant you a chance to battle rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you have previously defeated. These rogue Pokemon boasts extraordinary hyperspace levels, but defeating them will reward you with lots of survey points and rare, valuable hyperspace berries. That's all from me. Good luck out there. Eto na, magsisimula na yung grind. We must continue to ask for your assistance. Do not let us down. It's in here? I wonder what this is. Kaya ng 3 minutes to? Complete your mission. What's happening, fam? You wanna be kinetic? Come join my crew. Join me. Tasteless fakery. The real Canary would never beg so shamelessly. Should have known you wouldn't be fooled, Gwen. Still, you gotta admit, my hologram's not a bad way to get the word out about my awesome grandkid. Canary doesn't need more bandwagoners. Canary deserves fans who adore her with their whole heart, not people who fell for a hologram. Now hold on. You're saying old folks who can afford to dedicate everything they've got to Canary counts as fans? What about the people who just think she's neat? That sounds like a fan in my book. You think we should accept the bandwagoners? Pops? You too, G-Volt. I get where you're both coming from, but quit arguing. I don't like it. I know, we ought to settle like trainers with a good Pokemon battle. Can I join? I'm a true fanatic and I'll prove it. I'll battle you, but I'm not gonna let you win. If we win, I'm gonna turn all your little pals into fanatics. Gwen and I are challenged by Dynamos, Canary, and Tarragon. Canary and Tarragon. Excadrill, I need you to Mega Evolve. Enough playing around, Electros. Let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. Everyone is like mega evolving. It's crazy. Getting to battle G-Volt was awesome. Losing though is... ugh. Give it up, people. Losing makes all the cool lines I said before the battle go to waste. True. Canary, you know I'm the truest Canatic. Aw, G-Volt. But I understand that your charms deserve to be shared far and wide. Just remember, my fans are important to me, but not nearly as important as you, G-Volt. Anong meron, girls? Ah! Confirmed! But we shouldn't dupe people into being fans with a holo canary. You hear that, Pops? Not listening! Here, you both get something nice. Nice. I received an additional color options for Canary's tracksuit set. I hear some people are going to salons and styling their hair like me. If that's your liking. That's an option? Obviously, G-Volt and I are super tight, but I hope you and me can be tight too. Hyperspatial Slugfest vs Dynamo Side Mission 181 complete. Can I get a Pokeball? A gold Pokeball? Not even a Pokeball? Okay, this place is just tad annoying. Ano yan? Kaya in 2 minutes? Oh gosh. Oh, it's Leban. Hello. How can she be so strong with such a weird attitude? I just don't get it. Sure, she's got the type advantage, but that doesn't explain why I can't ever seem to win. And what's so elite about her anyway? She's totally cheating with those Jasant zones. Goodness, Leban. Weird attitude? Cheating? What could you possibly mean by that, hmm? What? Is that what you heard? There must be something wrong with your holocaster, Lady Jacinth. I was merely marveling over your sheer aptitude and saying that your Jacinth zones are totally charming. I see. My holocaster is to blame, you say? How peculiar. I have sworn that I heard accusations of a weird attitude and cheating. I I was just voicing some minor pent-up grievances, that's all. Nothing that cannot be easily remedied by a rousing Pokemon battle, I assure you. I see. It seems you require further teaching. Side mission 184. Hyperspatial Slugfest versus the SBC. Now then, Leban, let us battle you and my hologram versus my dear MattJerome and me. Is that agreeable to you, MattJerome? Let us begin. Only an elite such as I could allow you to fight beside and against me simultaneously. With Leban by my side, victory is assured. Oh yeah, maybe a concentrated attack on Lady Jacinth will make it so this never happened. Jacinth and I are being challenged by the SBC's Leban and Holocaster Jacinth. Time for our secret weapon, Mega Evolve, so we can drag these two Dragalgi. It is our responsibility as elites to guide the masses. Come on, Pokemon, you can't give her new dialogue? I think one Lady Jacinth is more than enough. Even in defeat, I am victorious. because there are like two versions of you, a holocaster and a real thing. As expected, victory is mine. Now then, Laban, I assume your discontent stems from dissatisfaction with your current circumstances, yes? Yet, for the life of me, I cannot fathom why being around me would cause you such unhappiness. It's myself I'm unhappy with, Lady Jacinth. I'm frustrated that I can never defeat you. And that frustration came out in a strange way. I must be more diligent. If that's how you feel, then I suppose we shall have to train twice as hard as before. From now on, you can only train by battling against me and my hologram and grow twice as strong. I feel bad for Laban. MattJerome, please accept this as a token of my thanks for your help today. Okay, additional color options. I recommend adopting my hairstyle to complete this ensemble. Hyperspatial Slugfest versus the SPC Side Mission 184 complete. We need to make donuts. Pronto. Oh, just appeared. Hey, sorry to spring this on you, but I need help finding someone. I'm looking for a trainer who uses dragon types and whose partner is Dragalic. This person is tall, has green hair, and probably looks pretty wild and tough like a street fighter. Oh. If you know anyone who fits that description, please let me know. It's Leban. What do you want? Uh, what are you wearing? Who cares what the fuck I'm wearing? It's none of your business. Yeesh, talk about tactless. Guess something's never changed. Good to see you again, Marcia. My Pokemon and I have been training tirelessly to finally take you down, LeBlanc. Ha! Training's hard, given for any fighter worth their salt. I've gotten stronger too. Oh, I'm counting on it, and I'll beat you anyway. Then you'll have to make good on your promise. LeBlanc, you know that I cannot allow you to participate in extracurricular non-SBC activities. Not without me, of course. What? We've got a score to settle on the battlefield, lady, so stay out of the way. If you wish to battle LeBlanc, you will need my permission to do so. You have but one option. Team up with MattJerome and battle us together. Oh my god. Marcia and I are being challenged by the SBC's Jacinth and LeBlanc again. Time for our oh my god. Hindi man lang mabigyan ng new dialogue. Wonderfully done. It would seem you pair perfectly with any partner. You got me, Marcia. I can tell how hard you have been training. You weren't kidding about all that training, huh? Told you so, though I admit this victory was largely thanks to MattJerome. Still, a win's a win and a deal's a deal. Now you have to fulfill the promise you made. LeBlanc, partner with me. Yeah, about that. I've already got a partner. I'm sorry, but that's one promise I just can't keep. And yet you partnered up with Gwen, or did I imagine that? I already told you I did that for Miss Ansha's benefit. Oh, what's happening here? I see how it is. Guess I took too long training and missed my shot, huh? No worries, I get it, and LeBlanc, that outfit looks good on you. Thank you for your help, MattJerome. Now then, where am I gonna find a good partner? Certainly not on Discord. The Dauntless Dragag Trainer. Side mission 187 complete. Huh, this pocket of hyperspace Lumios leaves a lot to be desired, doesn't it? This is just an old building. It looks like any you would find in real Lumios. Carbo, sir. What? I wanted to thank you properly for letting me clear my debt. That huge tip was a huge relief. Don't forget, kid, you owe someone money. You owe them your very life. I had a feeling we needed to be on equal footing, that's all. I may not be so generous again. Since we're all here anyway, how about a battle? Side mission 153, Hyperspatial Cuffle versus the Rust Syndicate. I'm down. You are too, right, MattJerome? Definitely. Alright, we're Team MZ's leader and secret weapon. We got this. Tawny and I are being challenged by the Rust Syndicate's Corbo and Philippe. Corbo's... okay. Oh no! Go Tawny! Well, I thought we'd do better, Philippe. Seems we both need to train like mad again. I do apologize, boss. I've brought shame to you with my disgraceful performance. You sure add an extra poison sting to your battles, Corbo. Our teamwork still wasn't enough to stand up to the top two trainers in the ZA Royale. I apologize, boss. This wouldn't have happened if I were stronger. You did well, Philippe. You always do. I'm always grateful you're around. Why don't we wrap this up? We get plenty of FaceTime in the real Lumios anyway. Here, take this outfit, but I've got something to ask of you in return. See, I think Team MZ and the Rust Syndicate have gotten a little too buddy-buddy lately. So I want you to remember just how ruthless and dangerous the Rust Syndicate is. We would be happily send a beached Magikarp down to the bottom of a river or peel the skin clean off of an Ekans trying to molt. Point is, we got a reputation to uphold, so watch yourself and don't forget who you're dealing with. Sure. Hyperspatial Scuffle versus the Rust Syndicate, side mission 153 complete. Aren't Pokemon battles great? Yeah. When all's said and done, Lumios will always be the city that made me who I am. Don't you go dressing up as the boss and imitating him to scare people. Nah, I'm good. What's the mission? MattJerome, how unfortunate to find you here at this particular moment. I'm here for a business meeting with one of our regular associates. Stay and observe if you like. Our apologies for the wait. Since this meeting is already running somewhat behind schedule, we'll get right to the point. We've had a look at our financials, and we must say it feels to us that Quasartico isn't paying their fair share for our hyperspace survey work. I see. However, this is the split we agreed upon at the outset, and Quasartico Incorporated has provided a fair deal of material support as well as financial. We have also paid for research and development of additional tools that have aided this whole endeavor. We do acknowledge and appreciate that support, of course, but at the same time, the number of distortions we had to investigate exceeded all estimates. This undertaking has required far more manpower than we budgeted for. Hard work tires people out, and what better way to show appreciation than a little cash bonus? Noted. However, any changes to the budget would require buy-in from all our stakeholders. It is not something I can make happen right away. Perfectly understandable for such a major company tasked with the city's redevelopment. Though we do wish to point out that our investigations were also critical to ensure that you still had a city to redevelop. Now, I understand we all want what's best for Lumio's city, but talking's getting us nowhere. Perhaps we should settle this a little disagreement with a Pokémon battle? Hyperspatial Slugfest versus the Rust Syndicate. We don't have time, Beanie. We're gonna lose. Not enough. Ugh, this is a real blow to the pride of the Rust Syndicate, losing a battle we had to win. Boss, forgive me. That was a worthy battle. I doubt I could have won without MattJerome. But a loss is a loss. We'll let the matter of costs lie for the moment. I will do my part to help the Syndicate's finances by tightening my belt, so to speak, and reducing personal costs. And please rest assured that I will work with our stakeholders to iron out a new budget proposal. After all, we are counting on the Rust Syndicate to carry out these investigations for us. Guess I'll dip into my personal savings a bit to make up for the shortfall on our side. You deserve a special bonus as well, MattJerome. Oh. I hear you can even get your hair done like mine at the salon these days. Go nuts, kid. Vinny, my friend, I hope we can both continue to do our best to make Lumiose a fine city that kind crowds visit and spend money in. I couldn't agree more. That is why we at Quasartico Incorporated all hope to nurture our collaboration with the Rust Syndicate. Hyperspatial Slugfest versus the Rust Syndicate Side Mission 183 complete. Uy, ang hirap nung battle ah. Di siya madali. Sino kaya to? Looks familiar pero pero parang hindi kami tatagal. Seven. Kahit tatagal dyan. Okay, gawa muna tayo ng donuts. Gusto ko yung sound effects ni Darkrai. Ooh. Okay. Did you evolve Gimmighoul? Show me, show me. Whoa, it's blinding. Look, I know this sounds rich coming from me, but I gotta ask. Give me that Goldengo. Please, pretty please. Sure, you can have it. Let's golden go. Goldengo's brilliance even makes me shine. I can't possibly repay you for all that effort you put into evolving Gimmighoul. Let's golden go! Side mission 122 complete. shiny. Anyway, you guys, yan muna ang part 6 ng Pokemon Legends ZA plus Mega Dimension DLC Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Not sure kung kailan yung susunod, pero baka bukas naman. Okay, till next time, ciao!